Welcome into the Coach KJ Carousel Dynasty. Today, the Florida Gators are taking on the LSU Tigers. Coming off a strong victory last week over Kentucky, we hope to see the Gators be able to continue their momentum as they march towards, hopefully, their best finish ever with Coach KJ at the helm. We come in at 4-0. Meanwhile, LSU comes in sitting at 1-3. However, we know the Tigers always give us issues as we're underway today, and the kicks away. Skalski's on the return, and he fumbles it. Luckily, we recover it, but that's a bad omen as we begin this one. Dana Garcia is your starting quarterback. He has 10 touchdowns, 5 picks. He had the rushing touchdown on the ground. He's been pretty solid this year. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. As first down, that's a drop right there. Looking at our starters at skill positions, Gayassi Blanks has been good along with Macario Dorba. Across the O-line, we're pretty solid up front, honestly. Sophomore Hassan White stabilized that O-line room ever since he entered the starting lineup last year as one of the top recruits at the guard position. As Gayassi Blanks is only going to go for 2 there, bringing up 3rd and long now. Garcia's got a pass. They have a blitz coming, and he barely gets that one away. We're going to be forced to punt the ball to LSU. And hopefully we can get a stop on this drive as Zaire Cleveland comes out as the starting quarterback. We've seen him before. He's pretty bang on average, if you ask me, as Cleveland's on the move out to the right. He throws it out to the flats. Payne makes the reception and goes for 7. That's a solid pickup and a great way to start their day. As we look at our starting defense, we all know our front 4 D linemen are our best players, man. They make plays everywhere. We have Norkeithius Moore, J.J. White, Stuart McCaffrey, and Jacob Reese, who have made plays for us all season long. In the secondary, we have Akil Wesley and Max Pierre, who've made plays for us since each of them entered this campus. Franklin's going to get it on the jet sweep, and he's going to get the first down and take that for 8 yards. The Tigers are marching here inside of the 30 now. Cleveland looking to pass, going down in the flats, and that should have been picked. That was a missed opportunity right there. Apu should have had that one as Cleveland now passing again. Going down the field, he finds Haydon Campbell for the first down. That's a 14-yard gain. Tigers set up at about the 15-yard line as Payne's going to go in motion here. Cleveland gives it to him on the jet sweep. He finds space over on the right side. Down, and he gets in. Touchdown. LSU. Man, I said down. I thought he was going to be down at the 1, but he stretched it across there. Nice play. LSU takes the 7-0 lead over the Tigers today as Ladarius Marlowe checks in, gets a carry, makes a move, and man, he is explosive on the ground with a 21-yard rush to start the day for him. Play action here with Garcia going down the field one-on-one. Norwood couldn't hold on to that one. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Gators. In the gun, here's Garcia handing it off. Marlowe this time. He had nowhere to go. He lost 2. The linebacker shot through. West made the play on that one from the pistol. 3rd and 12. Garcia rolling to the right. Come on, man, throw it. Oh, he's going to actually tuck and run and take a big hit at the end. That's a solid gain, but it's 4th and 3. Coach KJ's shown some aggression lately as we're going to go for it and run read option with Garcia, who picks up the first down and slides down safely. You still don't expect him to run much as we're going to go to Marlowe on the ground. He's trying to get the edge. He still picked up 6. That's a solid gain. But if he had just a little bit more speed, he could have gotten out there and had a big play on that one as Blanks gets a carry as he checks in. That's a solid 2-yard gain, bringing up 3rd and manageable for the Gators. Garcia throwing quick, and that's Taylor the second, not able to hold on through contact. That's a big drop, and now it's 4th and 2. The Gators again decide to go for it as Garcia throws it quick into coverage. That's intercepted by Jones. Luckily, Tommy Taylor the second gets him down. Man, that's a big mistake from Dana Garcia. Coach KJ probably made the right decision by being aggressive there, but it just didn't work in our favor. Dana Garcia started today 0 of 5. He's got to get it figured out. We cannot afford a cold start against LSU. Luckily, our defense is doing their part on this drive as it's 3rd and 3 now for Cleveland. He's looking to pass. Feeling no pressure at all, he goes down the field and finds Levi King for the 22-yard gain down the right sideline there. Payne's going to come in motion on this one as they're going to run play action, and Cleveland takes a sack. That's J.J. White coming in and wrecking his day. Huge play by our D-line. We need more of that as Nanick's going to get a carry here. He gets hit in the backfield 3 times before he finally goes down. That's a 3-yard loss for Zachary Nank. That brings up 3rd and 17 for Cleveland, who's got to go down the field. He finds Levi King once again. That's a 14-yard gain, but it's 4th down, and the Tigers decide, let's settle for the field goal. It's like a 41-yard try. It's up. It's good. 10-0 LSU today as the first quarter's kind of coming to a close here. There's about a minute left as Dana Garcia finds Jaden Norwood down the field. That's a 17-yard gain and a big drive starter for the Gators as Blanks is in the game, getting the carry, throwing the stiff arm, picking up 11 yards, getting the Gators another first down from the pistol. Blanks again getting a carry, and he couldn't get out wide. He tried there. That's a 1-yard gain, and Gayassi's shaken up at the end of that one So Ladarius Marlowe's going to have to check in to replace him. Marlowe right up the middle, getting all sorts of space. You can see his speed as soon as he steps on the field. What a difference he makes. As Jensen Skalski makes the reception, he can't make the man miss. It's still a 17-yard gain and a 1st and goal for the Gators. As the first quarter comes to an end, they're trailing 10-0 here today. We got to get it together and get points on this drive and have our defense hopefully step up. 1st and goal now, like I said, now for Garcia, who throws it quick. Macario Dorba in for 6. Touchdown, Florida. It's 10-7 here today. That's the answer we needed. Now we just need our defense to step up for us and get a stop on this drive, as it's something they haven't done yet today, as Cleveland's looking to pass, going down the field. That's Hayden Campbell making the reception in front of Akil Wesley for a 15-yard gain. Getting the Tigers a big 1st down there, as Franklin's going to go in motion. Cleveland again looking to pass, feeling no pressure at all. Finding Campbell for another 1st down in front of Akil Wesley. I don't know what's going on with Wesley. He's having one of his worst games of the season. Pittman getting the carry here, though, out to the right, and that's a 5-yard gain on the ground for the Tigers, as they're going to come out in the gun here, run a little bit of play action. Cleveland checks it down. That's Pittman getting a fresh set of downs, stiff-arming Lohman and picking up 11 yards. That's a really, really nice play by the Tigers, as Nank checks into the game, and down the field goes Cleveland with nobody around. Levi King, can he get in? No, he cannot. He is down at about the 2-yard line or 1-yard line after a 31-yard reception. Cleveland looking to the end zone, and he finds Deshaun Franklin. Touchdown, Tigers. They're going to take a 17-7 lead and retake the 10-point advantage here today, as Garcia pulls it on a read option to begin this next drive, and that one went for 5. That's a pretty solid play. Garcia off a play action, gonna go down the field. That's Jaden Norwood picking up 15. Big play for the Gators there. Looking to pass against Garcia, getting a little pressure, going down the field. That's Macario Dorba with the one-handed snag. What a play. That's a 15-yard pickup and another Gator 1st down. Now attacking the ground game with Ladarius Marlowe. That's solid. That's 7 yards. You'll take that every dime. On 1st down, as it's 2nd down, right back to Marlowe, and he finds all sorts of space. Look at that speed, man. It shows off he can get through them holes way quicker than any one of our other backs. As Garcia again is going to pass, this time going underneath. Jensen Skalski can't make a man miss, but it's 1st and goal from about the 5-yard line. We're going to look to pass here out of the pistols. Garcia's going to the end zone, and man, that was some tight coverage. I do not like that decision. Garcia 2nd and goal. We're going to let him pass again, though, as he goes underneath. Logan Houston gets in. Touchdown, Gators. It makes it a 17-14 ball game here. Partway through the 2nd quarter, Cleveland and the Tigers have a chance to answer here as he goes backwards. Stuart McCaffrey takes him down. That's a 3-yard loss. 2nd and long now. Cleveland got a pass, feeling no pressure, finding Franklin again for a big 1st down. That's 14 yards. Tigers keep on moving here. Cleveland looking to pass, man. They are pass heavy, actually, and Cleveland's look pretty good as he finds Pittman underneath. There's no gain there. The back didn't have anywhere to go, honestly. So now it's 2nd and long, and Cleveland's going to hand it off to Pittman, who finds a little space on the edge. That's a solid pickup right there of about 6. LSU needs that. So now it's 3rd down. Cleveland looking to get 1st down, finds Payne across the middle. He breaks the tackle, and he's going to get out to probably about the 35, 36-yard line, as the Tigers get a 1st down, and Cleveland's on the move here, looking to pass, going down the field. That's Richard Payne for 24 yards, setting the Tigers up with a 1st down at about the 14-yard line as they go to Nank on the ground for a 4-yard gain here. That's going to set up 2nd and medium here for Cleveland, who is looking to pass, even though we're sending a blitz at him. He goes to the end zone. That isn't intercepted, and it should have been. Zach Poydras dropped that one. That should have been a pick there, but it's 3rd and 6. Let's see if we can get a stop. Cleveland goes to the end zone, and he finds Rice open in the back corner. Touchdown, LSU. They're going to extend their lead up to 24-14 here late in the 2nd quarter. As Garcia's going to have a 2-minute drill. Let's see if he can execute. He finds Sam Freeman for a big gain to begin this drive. That's 19 yards and a Gator 1st down. Minute 53 left. They go to the ground game, and that's Murphy picking up 3. I don't know why you run it there. Don't love that call. Minute 30 left in the half, though, for Garcia, and he throws a pick to Watson. Are you kidding me, man? You can't make that decision. That's a huge mistake, and this could give the Tigers a 3-score lead as Cleveland throws it down the field, feeling pressure, and that's going to be intercepted right back to the Gators. Akil Wesley gets the ball back. I don't know if that pass gets picked if Cleveland wasn't hit. We'll take it, though. Great play by our defense. Let's see if our offense can respond as Garcia goes down the field, and that was a tough one-on-one situation that we didn't win with Logan Houston. So 2nd and long now for Garcia going down the field. That's Skalski. Big 1st down out to like the 27-ish yard line, I would say. With just a minute left in this half, the Gators have to be smart so that way they don't
give the Tigers another chance to score. They're still pretty backed up with, their overall field position right now. It's second down. As down the field goes Dana Garcia, and that's going to be Tommy Taylor, the second, with the big reception, getting us up past midfield. 51 seconds left, and we go back down the field and find Eric Davis. That might be his first career reception for the Gators. However, now we're looking for 6, no longer just 3, and then Garcia. You can't do that, man. That's a backbreaker right there. What a dumb decision. He got too greedy, and he's having his worst game of the season. He's shown a little bit of a propensity to throw picks, and that's something we got to work on. Man, that's a backbreaker. That's just disappointing, as the Tigers now have a chance to score as they find Payne down the field for a 22-yard gain there. 29 seconds left in the half. Cleveland moving, firing, and Campbell can't hold on. Akeel Wesley swats it out. Great play for the Gators there. Second down and 10. They hand it off. That's shocking. Pittman goes nowhere. This is a dumb decision. I don't care what you say. They lost a yard. Now they're backed up to 3rd and 11 with 21 seconds left in the half. I think that's basically going to take him out of scoring range, as Cleveland's looking to pass, and down he goes. He takes a sack. Norkeithius Moore gets him. That's going to end the first half. It's 24-14. The Gators are lucky this game's this close, though. These turnovers have got to stop. They got to play better in the second half, or else they will be upset by this 1-3 Tigers team. It's really disappointing to see them play this poorly. Our offense has been good. We're just shooting ourselves in the foot by throwing interceptions. Dana Garcia's got to get that fixed, man. He's a good quarterback, but he's a little aggressive at times, and turnovers can't happen. That's the number one thing that stops offenses consistently. And honestly, I think that's what hurt us with Jack Garola at quarterback for all them years. And, I was really hoping to get past that, but it is what it is. We have a chance to get back in this one. Let's do it. Now let's look at some recruiting news. Rob Milton, a 4-star tackle at Oklahoma, chose Utah over us. We were really hoping to get him. Matthew Grandjean, a 5-star outside backer, decided to go to Oklahoma State instead of staying home. That's frustrating. We lost the number 1 cornerback in the nation, Seth Molinich, to Michigan. That's also disappointing. And then we lost the number 7 athlete, who I thought was more of a running back, to the Bulldogs, which is definitely frustrating, losing him to a rival. However, we did finally get a few recruits, and I think Rowan Hean could be a decent player, but the one I'm more excited about is Lavender Green, the number 8 strong safety prospect. It'll be great to bring him in. We need safety depth, and getting 2 safeties is going to be important for this Gators team. As a whole, we need to build up our back end a little bit more. We have a lot of guys who are draft eligible, so we'll have to see how that plays out. As Pittman gets a carry to begin the second half and goes for 8 yards, that's a solid gain for the Tigers to start this half off. Cleveland pulls it, and he got past Nelson Lohman. Lohman doesn't usually miss that play. Poydras eventually does get him down. However, it's a first down for the Tigers, as down the field goes Cleveland to a wide open Levi King. That's another 17-yard gain and a big play for the Tigers again. Cleveland passing, finding Wadley this time. That's right down the seam for 13. Tigers are moving quick here. We're in trouble if we can't get a stop. A 3-score deficit just might be too much for us to overcome here, but we get them down quickly. That's a short gain, bringing up 2nd and long, as Cleveland's going to run triple option here. Pull it. He's going to keep it and then pitch at the last second to Nankin. That's a big play for a 9-yard gain. First down, Tigers. That's a great play by Cleveland. He read that perfectly as he's looking to pass here. Going to the end zone, and he overthrew his receiver. Thankfully, that wasn't going to be a touchdown. That was well covered, but man, that could have been risky as Cleveland goes underneath. This time they find Jacquette for a 5-yard pickup. 3rd and 5 now for the Tigers. Cleveland needs the first down here as he finds King underneath, who doesn't cut it upfield. Terrible awareness there. That's a short gain, bringing up 4th and 2. And the Tigers settle for 3, thankfully for the Gators. That's a big mistake on their behalf. They have a 2-score lead, but it's not even a 2-touchdown lead. It's only a 13-point lead. 27-14 is your score here as the Gators have the ball up around midfield already, as Norwood makes the reception and gets down to the 12-yard line. They're moving quick here, and this is exactly what the Gators offense needs to do as Marlowe gets a carry. He makes a man miss. He breaks that tackle and hits the gas. He gets the edge, and he's pushed out at the 20. What a play by Ladarius Marlowe. You love to see that bit of energy get into this team as he again jukes and picks up 9. Nice carry there. He's added some juice to this offense as Murphy checks into the game, and that's going to be a pass to Houston, who comes down with it in traffic. That's another risky throw. We got to be careful making that pass, but it works this time. 27-21 your score here with 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Pittman gets a carry. He stretched out, and nothing was done there. That's Norkeithius Moore making the play. And again, we're going to try to just send 4 at him. Cleveland moving in the pocket, feeling pressure, and down he goes. That's J.J. White getting the sack, backing him up to a 3rd and 16. Let's see if our D can stop him here. We have a spy on the field, which was smart, and Franklin makes the reception. but they are not going to get the first down. Annie Bognom gets him down. Gators take over with a chance to finally take the lead in this one as Jackson gets a carry here. It really went nowhere. That was a tough carry. Garcia looking to pass now, finding an open Norwood who can't make a man miss. We'll take the first down, though. That's 17 yards and a big play for the Gators. They're already up to about the 40-yard line as Jackson gets another carry. It's a short one. You know, he hasn't been that explosive on the ground, but we're going to keep pounding the rock. He gets it. He makes a man miss, and that's a solid 4-yard gain right there. I will say our running backs have looked really good this year, especially our depth options. I think that Guyassi Blanks is a decent player and all, but the speed we have in the backfield behind him has been really helpful as we're going to go for it on 4th down, and Garcia goes underneath. I don't know what you're doing there, man. You can't make that throw. Bad decision. Tried to be too safe with the ball and still threw it in double coverage. So the Tigers take over, having not given up any points on that drive, still possessing that 6-point lead. They do get a false start, though, that backs them up as Cleveland's going to pull it on a read option. He finds a bit of space, and he goes down, picking up 9. 2 seconds left in the quarter. They're going to hand it off to Pittman, and that's a first down and a 12-yard gain. LSU's going to hold on to the lead heading into the 4th quarter, 27-21. This has been a tightly fought matchup, and the Gators have been basically coming from behind the entire day. They've had their opportunities, but they have not been able to capitalize. Let's see if they can stop them here and maybe get that offense going. However, Pittman's going to blast them for a 9-yard gain to begin this sequence as Nank's out there getting the pitch and going nowhere. That's a big tackle for a loss right there. We needed that one from Wells. Back to the read option. It's Nank getting the carry, getting out wide, getting the first down. Apu didn't come down and attack the ball carrier there. That's a mistake on his behalf. He should have been more aggressive, come downhill. We knew that was a pass, but he's going to go ahead and get burnt on the next play as well, as that's Levi King picking up 28, setting up a 1st and 10 from like the 11 for Cleveland as he goes to the end zone, and that should have been picked. That was Sandrick, our backup safety, who almost made the play there. However, Pittman gets the carry on the next one. That's a short gain. So now we held him to 3rd and 8. Let's see if we can get this critical stop as Cleveland, feeling no pressure, moves in the pocket and throws off the mark. Akeel Wesley swats it down. That's a huge stop for the Gators. The Tigers are forced to settle for 3 here, which makes it a 30-21 ball game. Let's see if the Gators can get a touchdown. They still need a touchdown and a field goal at least in this game. But let's get one of them here as Marlowe's in the game, getting the carry, finding some space out to the left. That's a 7-yard gain to Gator, first down. We got to move kind of quick here as there's 5:31 left in the game. Marlowe getting another carry. Solid 5-yard pickup, but we got to be careful running the ball so much. Marlowe, though, finds space out wide. Can he outrun the safety? He cannot, but that's a 19-yard gain to Gator, first down. The Gators are doing things right on this drive as Garcia's going to pass. Feel no pressure, check it down, and Freeman couldn't hold on. That was knocked out at the last moment. Great play by the defender there. Murphy's in the game, getting a carry, and this time he only goes for 3. So it's 3rd and long now. We need a first down. As I stated, it's important to get points on this drive. Garcia finds Freeman, though, across the middle of the field for the big gain and the first down. Keeping this drive going, keeping our hopes alive in this game as Murphy finds a little bit of space there, picks up 4. It's 2nd down now. That remaining in the game is Murphy as we go down the field, and that should have been picked. We were looking for Freeman. Luckily, that was dropped, and Garcia's going to pull it on this read option with Marlowe back in the game and find 9 yards. He isn't much of a scrambler, but that worked out well there as he goes this time to the end zone area. It ends up being a yard short. A.J. Coulter holds on. 1st and goal, though, for the Gators. Garcia passing, finding Jensen Skalski. Touchdown, Florida. It's a 30-27 ball game now. What will the Gators do? They should go for 2, and that's what they do. Garcia throws it quick, finds Davis. This is a 1-point game, 30-29. You ask, why should they go for 2 in that situation? Well, if the Tigers get a touchdown on this drive, that makes it where it can still be an 8-point game, and the Gators have a chance to tie, even if the Tigers get that touchdown. So that was the perfect decision by Coach KJ. Now let's see if our defense can pay it off and make it where that didn't matter, as it's going well so far. It's 3rd and 16 with 2:55 left in the game. Cleveland feeling pressure, getting the pass off. That's completed the Jacquet. However, he didn't get the first down. There is a flag. What is it? Pass interference on the offense. Are you kidding me? That's perfect. I didn't know who it was on there. That kind of froze me. What a big moment. That's going to end that drive. The Gators have a chance with 2:15 left in this one. A first down there would have been dreadful as Freeman gets the reception, gets the first down, gets out of bounds after picking up 8. That's a perfect situation. Minute 59 left with plenty of time to work with. Garcia gonna pass, getting a little pressure in there as he finds Houston out to the 45-yard line. That's 17 yards. The Gators aren't using a lot of clock, though. They got to be kind of careful not to leave too much time for the Tigers, as that's Macario Dorbo holding on for a big gain. Minute 40 left. Garcia feeling a little pressure, finding A.J. Coulter again for the first down at 25-yard line. Now they're draining clock. Minute 10 left. Garcia pulls it on a read option. That one just didn't work. He should have just handed it off. 2nd and 12, handing it off. It's Marlowe breaking the tackle and finding some extra yards. That one goes for 6, setting up 3rd and 6 for Murphy, who gets the carry. One man to beat, and he can't do it. It's 4th and inches. 33 seconds left in this game, and the Gators go for this? Are you kidding me? That's a ballsy call right there by Coach KJ. Garcia converts, so they are just going to center it up as best they can with Marlowe here, lose a yard, and settle for the game-winning field goal. It is up, and it is good. Williams drills it. Our kicker came in clutch. We are going to knock off the Tigers as long as they don't get a kick return touchdown, 32-30. Let's see what happens here. It's in the end zone. It's probably just going to be a kneel down by Pittman. And so there's one play to go. Let's see what happens. Zaire Cleveland looking to pass. Feeling a little pressure here, and Stuart McCaffrey takes him down. This one's over. The Gators complete the comeback, and Dana Garcia is your player of the game despite nearly throwing it away in the first half. He did end up with 4 touchdowns, so I understand it. It's 32-30, though, is your final today. The Tigers definitely blew this one, and the Gators got lucky. All sorts of turnovers, just sloppy play, but we keep this win streak going. We're going to improve to 5-0, and, you know, that's all you can ask for. Taking a look at the stats from today, you can see Dana Garcia finished with a pretty solid day. Like I said, them turnovers were costly. Ladarius Marlos showed up and played amazing with 9.5 yards a carry. He is somebody that is forcing himself onto the field a little more. You know, he's been quite impressive. You got to really be happy with the production he's been able to put on the field while he's been out there getting carries. Nelson Lohman led us with 7 tackles today. We ended up with 3 TFLs for J.J. White. Stuart McCaffrey had 2, and so did Norkeithius Moore. J.J. White had 2 sacks, 1 for McCaffrey and 1 for Moore. So we're glad to see our front 4 being able to put pressure, as we did end up with a pick for Akeel Wesley as well. Looking at Zaire Cleveland, he actually had a really good day. 308 yards, 73% completion percentage, 2 touchdowns. He did throw a costly pick, but he was really their whole offense. Their ground game wasn't that much at all. Levi King had a great game against us, 6 for 116. Payne caught 5 for 73. Franklin had a touchdown, and so did Rice. And taking a look at their defense, I mean, they had some solid contributions, but nobody really completely stood out, if you ask me. I didn't see a single player that, you know, I was like, oh crap, this dude's amazing. I just felt like a lot of guys had good games against us. They do have some young players like Campos here and Austri and West. So they are relying on their future, I think, a little bit. And I think in the future, you will see these guys be a little bit better and be a stronger team, as we're going to go ahead and take a look at our Heisman standings. Tanner Remsburg, from the quarterback of Alabama, is at number 1, followed by Franchon Osborne, the quarterback at Oklahoma. Ollie Bailey Smith, the halfback from UCF, is up to 3. 4, Sumner Bird, the quarterback from FSU. That means we're going to have to worry about him later. And 5 is Miles Ojegwu, the halfback out of Alabama. Taking a look at our top 25, Texas A&M comes in at number 1 with a 5-0 record, followed by Ohio State, Alabama, Oklahoma, Miami, Florida, which is great. We didn't move up or down at all, but we'll take a top 7 ranking here, as UCF's at 7, Georgia 8, 9, Oregon, 10 is Michigan. Florida State's all the way up to 11. We are going to see them this season. Our former team, Penn State, sitting at 16. And, you know, this is overall a pretty strong season for the teams in the Power 5. It doesn't look like there's a whole lot of Group of 5 teams, so it's kind of a weird year to go to a 14-team playoff and have a Group of 5 team automatically qualify. So we'll have to see how that plays out and see if a team's in top 25, because I will say, if nobody from the Group of 5 is in top 25, I am not going to put them in the playoff. I'll pass on them. So next week, we're going to be taking on Vanderbilt. They're 3-2, surprisingly, but they're 0-2 in the SEC, which is what we expect. We're currently 5-0, 4-0 in the SEC, and we are the better team. Honestly, it's not that shocking. We always are better than Vanderbilt, and we're better than most of the teams in the SEC. We have a very strong team this season, and I think we'll be able to go in there and dominate Vanderbilt, even though they're putting up 39 points a game. I want to thank you guys for watching, though. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll be back with more Coach KJ soon. I'm out.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car. Wake up in a bar, I'll be a superstar.